We started working with Superior Walls around 2008. We've been with them ever since then. What's happened over time is we've come to really appreciate the quality and the advantages of the Superior Wall over a poured wall system. Why are we so devoted to Superior Walls, and why is it virtually 100% of our business for standard homes? One of the big answers is we have no callbacks. There's no warranty issues with the Superior Wall. With poured walls, there is almost always something. At least 1 out of 10, 1 out of 15 homes. And we can go 2-3 years sometimes without even having a warranty concern. They're warmer, they're drier, they don't leak. So when we can get a product like Superior Wall that virtually is perfect, it really makes our life easier. We switched over to this product and it was a big change. And it wasn't as well known as it is now. It's still new to a lot of people. And there's always concern, when you start changing into new products and how does this work? And I can testify, we've never looked back. This product works so good that any premium we pay is usually offset in other costs and other manners, that it really doesn't end up costing our end consumer any more money. It can be quicker than a poured wall. We don't need it to sit there and cure and worry about it sweating once we're under construction and moisture problems and so on, because these walls are cured and prepped and ready to go. For a homeowner's advantage, one of them is purely energy efficiency. These things are so much warmer, so much drier. They're prepped and ready to go for finishing, so if you don't have your basement finished when you do, they already are studs and different things like that, so that's a savings. Less heat, less heating costs, less moisture problems, especially on a new build. A new home has tremendous amounts of moisture installed with it when you're building it. Not only, the buckets of drywall and paint that have to evaporate and so on, but there's literally buckets and buckets and buckets of water in poured concrete. And that has to work its way out of a poured wall. It's not uncommon to see these walls on a poured wall to sweat. And as we're building, we don't want that moisture in the home to begin with, because then it will dry out. That's what creates drywall cracks and all those kind of things. With the Superior Walls, we bring in a couple semi-loads of walls, we set them, we're done. With poured walls, we've got forms we have to get in and out, we've got cement trucks we have to get in and out, we have pump trucks we have to get in and out. And sometimes it just becomes a mud bog, and it's just not worth it versus the simplicity that goes with this.